Good morning, I'm Nico Valdez, your Student Body Vice President.
And I'm Jamila Espinosa, your Student Body Secretary.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, for liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silence.
Thank you. Now it's time for DETV.
Coming up on today's show, club meetings are happening all over campus. We'll tell you which ones are meeting where.
And registrations at a local university are happening. We will have the details.
And Gavin will have all in the DE Sports News. All that and more is coming up on today's episode. Hello, Desert Edge. Today is Monday, August 30th, 2021. I'm Jacob Patterson.
And I'm Danielle Morales. Welcome to DETV, the voice of Desert Edge High School.
We have a great show lined up for today. But first, let's see what's cooking for lunch in the cafeteria tomorrow. Tomorrow's hot lunch is enchiladas with rice and beans. That looks pretty tasty. Our cafeteria workers are always doing their best to dish out some good food. But now it's time to dish out some daily trivia with today's question of the day.
Now that August is coming to an end, let's think about how it got its name. Today's question is, where does the name from the month of August come from?
That's a tough one, Daniela. I'll be thinking about it during the show.
We will have the answer at the end of the show.
Now let's move on to today's announcements. Speech and debate will be meeting today during the first half of Power Hour in A7. If you have any questions, email Mr. Greenwell.
Seniors, the ASU Common Priority registrations are now being accepted. The applications take less than 20 minutes to apply. The deadline for priority applications is November 1st.
Some pretty good sports teams.
Yeah, they do, and so do we.
Let's see what's going on. Let's see what kind of sports news we have today, Anya.
Thanks, guys. Not a lot happened yet in sports as teams are still ramping up for the season. Let's get to it. Our badminton team lost against Shadow Mountain 2-7, but it was a strong showing and we had a lot of close games. And it's game week for football, who will face off against Camp Verde at Friday at 7 at home. Be sure to clear your schedule so that you can come out and support the team. That's it from me. Back to you.
Thanks, Anya.
Well, you've had some time to think about today's question of the day. The question was, where does the name for the month of August come from?
And the answer is the Roman Emperor Augustus. The month was originally called Sextilia, but he renamed it after himself.
This week we are staying with the hundreds. However, it's going to stay pretty cloudy.
And Gavin Fair is in our weather center with more. What's going on, Gavin?
Thank you, Jacob. If you look over here on your state map,
you'll see that over in Flagstaff, we have the low of 52 with the high of 78 today. Down south in Phoenix, we have the low of 83 with the high of 107. Tucson, we have 76 with 101. Yuma, we have the low of 85 with the high of 107. Moving into this week, we have the low for today being 82 with the high being 107. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we have the lows reaching 75 and 76 with the highs reaching 95, 89, and 94 respectively. Friday, we will end off the week with the low of 77 and high of 97. That's it for me. Now back to you.
That does it for today.
Remember, you can send us requests, suggestions, story ideas, and announcements to DETV2012@gmail.com.
Until next time, I'm Jacob Patterson.
And I'm Danielle Morales. Have a great day, Scorpions.